Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Lady Calamere and I welcome you to my channel. I am doing my 156th presentation. It will be on the use of cloves in your magic in this and what you can manifest with this. So cloves, as you see, I got them whole. I don't know where my ground cloves is. I think I used it up. And I got some clove essential oil. You don't necessarily need organic. You can get them at the dollar store. They'll work just as fine for your magic. So anyways, I use it in my magic and my cooking. Guys, stop fighting already! Please! I hear Lady Boss growling. One of them is picking on her. So cloves were originally only grown and found in the Molucca Islands in Indonesia. Now they're grown all over. And cloves at one time in the ancient world was worth more than gold. So only the really rich can afford cloves. So if you look in ancient China and Rome, cloves were a big deal. So basically, if I went to a time traveling machine and I came with a bottle of this, I'll be rich, y'all. So things that we take for granted now, that we can buy for a few dollars, were extremely hard to come by in the ancient world. And if you had something like this, you were rich. So just think about that for a minute. Just let that humble you. I have a whole spice. If you see my spice racks for cooking, I have like just several different curry bottles, different cinnamon bottles, cloves, everything. So I cook a lot. So cloves. Let's get on to the magic before I bore the hell out of you. Cloves, the planetary powers, or the sun, as well as Jupiter. Sun and Jupiter, its gender is male. Its quality would be hot. Its astrological sign, Aries. Its element is fire. Its gender is male. The deities that work with this is Oya and Asar, which is Osiris. Oya, Asar, who's also known as Wasir, and Osiris. Cloves are, you can use it in your magic as oil, ground, whole. You can buy the whole one and grind it in your spice grinder or mortar and pestle if you like to do it by hand like I do. There's different qualities of, I like the essential oil, especially organic. And I was actually selling these at one time. This was like actually $6 what I was selling it for, which was a good price. So cloves are actually flowers, but for the spice they do not allow them to, I'm opening them up, brand new one. Let me show you what they look like. I'm sure everyone has seen cloves. they don't allow them to open up, and they pick them. And you see how they can look like a tooth? See the root and the tooth? It's actually good for tooth pain. And you can use these even for a little bit more malevolent, because they look like a nail. But you see how they look like a tooth? Oh my god, this is very aromatic. So these are great to use when you're being gossiped about. One of the nicer ways you can do it is make a spice cake and add some powdered cloves and enchant it. And bring the spice cake, or even a spice bread, but spice cake, and give it to the people that are gossiping about you. Let them eat it. This is more of a nicer way. You can also say, shut the fuck up, tapas pocas. Tapabocas. Really. Serve me a meal. There's also another way. Get yourself a black candle. Get some oil, like olive oil. But, you know, if you can get tapas pocas oil, shut up oil. And, or even hot oil. You can get like chili oil, black pepper oil. Roll the candle in it. You can roll some of the... Take these. And you put them into the candle. You stick it into the candle if you can. If you can't, just get one of those pillar candles and then stick it in the top of it. It's okay if it's in a glass. You can like dab a little bit of oil, not too much because you don't want your candle going on fire. Or saturating the wick, and you put some cloves here. But remember, when you have spices in the candles, those spices can catch fire. So, you know, be careful when working with candle magic. I've heard of horror stories of people's curtains going up on fire and altars going on fire because they weren't careful. I mean, you have to be careful. Just a little caution. I've never caught things on fire. Well, that's a lie. I caught my robe on fire once, and I caught my hair a little bit on fire. Singed my hair. It wasn't on fire. I singed my hair. But, you know, shit happens. And that was a long, 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 long time ago. Oh, let me show you what I got. It's unrelated. I got these. The best Halloween incense. Look at this. This is my type of stuff. Black Velvet Antique Horror and Scary Night Halloween stuff. Speaking of Halloween horror, Loki! Why must you do this? You had no interest in destroying my things until I started with this video. God. That's Shadow, by the way, our resident old cat. He's our senior cat. My baby boy. So, days that it basically attunes to and planetary hours. So Jupiter and Sun, which would be Sunday and Thursday. My cats, man, they just don't know how to stop. They really don't know how to stop. So you can, what cloves are used, you can use them for shut up spells. Keep your mouth quiet. Anti-gossip, anti-slandering spells. You know, so, tying the tongue. Sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes you have to bind someone's tongue. because gossip can be really, really nasty. It can ruin lives, it can ruin families, it can ruin jobs. I mean, it can even bring someone on the verge of suicide. So, and gossip has caused people to kill themselves. So yes, gossip can cause a lot of damage. So sometimes you just gotta shut them up, tie their mouths up, you know, seal their mouths up. And every time you speak my name, may you freaking choke and bite your tongue. And I hope it hurts. You use this in cleansings, as well as exorcism and banishings. Banish someone, banishing negativity, banishing energy. Using this to like cleanse your altar, use the smoke, put a little bit on incense charcoal brick. Do not use barbecue charcoal brick. I was asked that. Do not use that, especially in the home. Use something that's used in the hookah pipe or incense. That's perfect. Those charcoal bricks are perfect to use. And put a little bit on. And, you know, smudge your tools. Be aware. I want you to be aware of something. Clove oil. Do not get this on your skin. It's an irritant. Clove essential oil is an irritant. Yes, dentists use this in the mouth. Okay, but they're using the right strength, and basically they're professionals, so they know what they're doing. Okay, so it's used in the medical field, in the dental field. If you're having dental pain, use whole cloves and just chew on it. Don't swallow it. It's not meant to swallow. Keep these away from animals and children because they are a choking hazard. Cloves are a choking hazard. So you burn this to drive away hostile, evil, and negative forces. Not only are you driving them away, it's creating a rich spiritual vibration and while purifying the energy. So it will strengthen the aura. You are bringing in positive vibrations. I'm asked, how do I cleanse my home? How do I cleanse my home? How do I cleanse my home? I want you to always start from the back of the home. Okay, start from the back of the home. If you have a 3-story house, my suggestion would be to cleanse the areas that are at least haunted first, and then build up that energy and go back to where the haunting is, and go out get your windows open if you can, if safely can. Open the windows. Meaning if you have little children or animals that can jump out, then just open them a crack, or have someone watch the windows. And if you have a big job, it's always good to have someone help you. And you want to smudge with incense. Use a loud sounding bell. You can have mantras playing in the background. You have salt water. Okay, especially if you have a big job and you want to go from the back to the front, out the door, around the home if you can. Okay? And then once you cleanse it, what do? You have to bless it from the front to the back. You must bless it from the front to the back. You must do the opposite. Then, if it's a really bad situation, you want to put wards up, protection, whether it's crystals, you know, stick them in the ground if you can, and put wards around the windows and doors. And you can use cloves to help to get out the bad and bring in the good. To get out the bad and bring in the good. Okay? Cloves for the chakras are going to work, because I almost forgot to bring this up. The root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your belly chakra. Your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your belly chakra. Those are the chakras the cloves work best with. So other things that cloves do is, since it was only the rich can really afford this, cloves became associated with abundance, prosperity, and wealth. So use this cloves with your money spells. Use your cloves with your money spells. And you can use like a little bit of powdered cloves, and just with intention, put a little bit of powdered cloves in your wallet. If you want to do a whole big ritual, you can get your mortar and pestle, get a few cloves and grind it up while you're doing mantras like maybe Om Shrim Sadaye Namah, or Trinka 5, ancient spirits come alive, money grow, money thrive, spirits of the Trinka 5, or just gentle Trinka 5, or money comes to me, I deserve it, so mote it be. Money comes to me, I deserve it, so mote it be. Or just ask a question without answering. Why am I so wealthy? Why do I have good luck? Why am I so wealthy? Why do I have good luck? And you just ground it up, and you take the powder, and you sprinkle a little bit in your wallet. You can take some cloves. You can put, if maybe you own a store, you could take some cloves and sprinkle it around for money, for prosperity, and take 3 cloves and bless them and put it in your cash register. So cloves are used for attraction of wealth, manifesting of wealth. Cloves produce spiritual vibrations, and you can use this to strengthen your aura by carrying some cloves around you. If you use clove essential oil, what you should do is get jojoba. That's the best. Get jojoba. Jojoba oil is actually not an oil, it's a wax. And why I say jojoba is better than olive oil or grapeseed oil or almond oil, when you mix your essential oils, okay, these essence, which it really is a liquid essence, when you put it into your oil, you got maybe 6 months, 3 to 6 months before it oxidizes and spoils. It oxidizes and spoils. So with jojoba, since it's a wax, you can keep it for years and years and years, as long as you don't leave it out in the sunlight, or keep it in the trunk of your car or something, or where it's going to get really extremely hot. So some people say amber bottles. You can keep it in clear bottles as long as you keep it out of the sunlight. What you do is you get a little bit of base, and you fill like a little vial up, and you put few drops in, shake it up good, and you can bless yourself with it. Okay, as long as you don't have an allergy to cloves, there should be no problem. There should be no problem at all. To bless yourself with it, anoint yourself, use it to anoint your candles. And again, you don't need to get organic essential oil. I do, because I used to run my own business I used to do vending and stuff, so I said if I got a good price, I passed the good price to my customer. So cloves are also used for protection against general protection against bad influences, against things that are bothering you. Clove oil is used because smelling cloves even as aromatherapy, whether it's smelling the oil or the herb. Be careful smelling the powder because it can, you know, breathe it up and irritate yourself. So it's used for heightened courage and self-worth. And it will help you be able to face the day, face your enemy. It strengthens your magic, so you can burn a little cloves while you're doing magic. Apparently, I live in an insane asylum. Hang on. Boink. Joker. Oh, here comes Sir Mew there. I don't know. There he is. Can you see him? Look at that shark tail. It's like dun 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 dun. Or should I go mew 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 mew. So what the hell was I saying? So it will help you face the day with what you need to face with, and help you to deal with what you need to deal with. So cloves are going to strengthen your rituals. It's used for healing. Cloves are used in healing rituals. They're also used for memory, to help you remember. So when you have CRS like me, can't remember shit, you can use this. So it can help you with retrieval of long buried memories, things that your mind has forgotten, to help you remember it. Can it be used for recalling of past life memories? Again, long buried memories. So if you're doing past life work, you can probably use cloves to help you with that. So cloves have been used again for teeth. If you have a teeth pain cavity, again, go see your dentist. Don't just rely on cloves. It is good for it, but you need to get that tooth taken care of. Okay? So also, cloves were worn or carried to attract the opposite sex. Of course, empower it for that. It's also, cloves are used and still used to be comfort to the bereaved, those who have lost someone. Maybe you lost a dog, a cat, maybe you lost your pet rabbit, maybe you just lost your mother, your father, maybe you lost a child. Cloves can be used to help. It's not going to take it away. It can help. So it's good for those who are suffering loss. Cloves are also used in friendship spells. And also it says to get like a little mojo bag, make a little friendship bag, put like a few pieces of cloves in each one, and then you carry it, a string, and you wear it. And if it breaks, it breaks. But it's said to really deepen the friendship, and that you'll be friends for a very long time, maybe to the end. Another spell that you can use to stop gossip is burn a red candle. If you don't want to use a black candle, stud it with cloves to stop lies, gossip, you know, people speaking your name. Whether they're speaking truth or not. You just don't want them talking about your shit. Okay? Like, shut the hell up. This is good for gambling. And if you take like a red bag or a red flannel bag, which is traditional in hoodoo, and put some cloves in, among with other different, so you take dice that no longer used in gambling, and you put like, say, cloves, zinc foil in it, a little bit of cinnamon, some other good luck herbs. Okay, keep it at an odd number. Do not make it even. Odd numbers only for like good luck and stuff. And in every week you anoint the flannel bag, you feed it with some whiskey or maybe some money oil, or both. Not everyone feels comfortable with keeping whiskey or liquor around, and I understand it. So for some people it's a temptation. So spell enhancement, it really does very well with that. What other things do I want to say about this? Because I said a lot about cloves, and I know I'm 27 minutes into this video, but how much can I drag out about cloves? Because I really want to talk more about the magic than the healing things. So I want to talk more about the magic stuff. I don't remember the scientific name for it. I probably should have wrote it down, people, but I just don't write things down. I pretty much don't like using notes. I know the folk name for it is Carenfill, and Mykhet, which is Mykhet. So those are the folk names, in case you want to know about that. I don't want to forget about telling you that. So what other things? It does add energy to your sacred space. So if you want to burn some, go right ahead. It's also used, you can make like, you can, like, for protection of babies, like people would, make a string of cloves. They would get a string. Let me, this is closed already, never open. And they would tie strings around the cloves. But here's the thing, the kicker of that. keep it away from the child, from the child's reach. Make sure that the clove doesn't fall onto the baby, because the baby can take this, put it in their mouth, and choke on it or swallow it, which can cause perforation of the intestines, or your baby can choke and die. Great protection, huh? So you want to make sure that it's out of the reach of the child. You can use this to put string around it and tie it around your door, like maybe 3 of them, or make it really nice garland of cloves around your door, so that when someone walks in, it helps purify them and helps, you know, keep some of that negative energy out. But just make sure children and animals can't get it. You know how cats love string. And it's not cool to leave out. I hate it when I hear people leaving bowls of yarn around cats or string. Oh, he's just playing. Yeah, he'll unravel that yarn and eat all that yarn and then get wrapped in their intestines. Real fun. Not. So, as a vet tech, we always tell people, do not let your cat play with yarn or string. So, don't. Not a good idea. Why are you being such a good boy? You got fed, that's why. You're a happy boy. You're an old, tired boy. She's going to be 19 this year. Can you believe that? So this is good for, the properties of cloves is also good for mental health. To help you when you're kind of feeling like in a rut. Again, therapy, medical help. If you need, if you feel like committing suicide, then call 911, get some help, or get emergency, whatever country code you use for calling for help. They help speed up manifestation. It was good for anxiety relief. You can diffuse the essential oil of cloves in an oil diffuser. And you can use it for that, or just take a good whiff of it. I do find mixing, this is a little bit off topic, chamomile and lavender, or just opening up the 2 bottles and inhaling it for when you're having, you know, an ADD attack, anxiety, or even migraines. It's good for that. Again, a little bit off topic. Breaking hexes. Breaking hexes. Add some ground cloves with some ground black pepper. You know, mix it good and well. Dress the black candle in like hex breaker oil. If you don't have any special oils, that's fine. Just go get yourself some olive oil. Dress it. And you want to, if you want something away from you, you take the candle and you dress it away from you. If you want something to come towards you, you dress the candle towards you. Just a basic, this is just basic 101 stuff on how to dress a candle. And then roll your, you know, you get some like, you know, wax paper or some type of paper, lay out the herbs and just roll your candle in it. Just roll it in. And then, you know, you empower, of course, it's a little bit more, with blessing candles. You take the candle, you cleanse it. You know, you can use rubbing alcohol on it, or Florida water, or just run it under water. Make sure you don't get the wet wick if you're going to use it right away. And if you're going to use it right away, let the alcohol dry, please. So you don't have a fire situation, and then you say the intention, then you bless the candle. Just bless it. Just visualize energy going into it. You say a prayer to whatever deity or universe, or please universe, or please powers of manifestation, or please Oya, or please Vast, or whatever. Say your prayer. La 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 la. I with the candle for this. Blah 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 blah. Thank you so much, so much, so more to be. Empower it. You do empowering techniques. And this is like a whole big thing. You anoint, you put the oil on, you rub your herbs on it, you can dress it, you know, even that's if you don't want to draw on it. If you want to draw on the candle, then you draw on the candle first. And some people like to put like some glue on, and then put the sprinkles on and whatever, and then put the oil on and all this herbs, and make it as, you can make it as fancy, as simple as you want. Okay, but let's go back. You get a black candle, get some ground cloves and black pepper, put some oil in that candle, and burn it. Burn it with intention. You can make, one of the things is, okay, for divination, drink, if you're able to, drink clove tea before reading any runes or tarot cards, pendulums, crystal balls, doing any psychic mediumship or psychic ability, because it opens you up and it increases it. For courage spells, you can carry 3 clove buds with you to fill your aura with self-worth, to remember that you are whole, for courage and strength. Empathy spells, you can dress a pink candle, or even a light green with this ground spice. Of course, in order to get the oil, stick to the candle, you need some oil. Whether it's Mew Mew, do I have to dress my candle with Mew Mew oil? Get down, come on, get down, you big dummy. Sir Mew Mew, you are going to choke yourself. You big dummy. So anyways, what was I saying? Empathy spells. Stress, you need an oil to get the herbs to stick, or it won't stick. It's just not going to stay and stick. Mew Mew! Loki, is that you? So now you're jumping up on my cabinets. Do you feel good? It's the first time you've been up there. It's not like you don't have like a bunch of million cat trees here. Just jump up on my shit. So, longevity spells. You can drink clove or tea while visualize yourself as protected inside and out. It's good for good luck spells. You can create a good luck charms by, say, getting a bag, put some cloves in, and some good luck. Yeah, that was you, Loki. That's you, Loki Doki. Down, 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 down. So what? Oh yeah, luck spells. Get yourself like, in traditional Hindu, it was always a red flannel bag for anything. No matter what, you always use red, whether it's for love, good luck, hexing, healing, protection. It was always at one time red, but now a lot of people like to use different colors. So you knocked over the garbage. Did you knock over the garbage? Do I live in a mental asylum? I think I do. So like luck spells, get yourself green flannel if you want, and make a, luck charms by adding cloves, a little bit of cinnamon, zinc foil, just like herbs for good luck. And remember, always an odd amount of ingredients. Don't worry if it's powder. Don't worry, oh, am I putting too many grains of powder? I know some people just for each plant, for each herb. So cinnamon, say cinquefoil, and cloves. That's fine. It's always prosperous to use even amount, especially when you're doing something good. You could put some bay leaves in, basil, a lucky hand root, which is like an orris root. And then every week, just bless it. Just feed it with some whiskey or some good luck oil or money oil. Joker, why? Why are you climbing up there and looking for things to destroy? Passion spells. Use a red candle and surround it with cloves and burn it to bring passion in your life. Psychic shielding is using cloves again. So you can see the many things that you can use with cloves.
From SailingAnarchy.com.
Alexa, stop. What the hell? Cloves are also used to represent the holidays, like Yule. And cloves are used, you can like soak some cloves in wine, some red wine, and then serve it to you and your loved ones to bring up more passion. So I do want to sum this up, because I got some things to do. And apparently, look at that. Oh, it's a mess. Don't mind the mess. That's Loki. Joker's somewhere in the kitchen looking for something. I guess he saw a little fly or a termite. I don't know. So, cloves has so many uses for it. And it's used in food, worship, it's used in magic and spells. This herb does contain eugenol. It's not good for cats. So it's good for us. It has so many different uses because it has eugenol in it. I know it's called Laung in Hindi, as well as Kwon, Kwon. So, also lavanga. So now it's found throughout the world, and it's grown throughout the world. Like I said, it was originally discovered in I can't even think. Indonesia, sorry. Anyways, I do hope you liked this video. There's so much to learn about cloves. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe. I don't have a Patreon account. I'm not asking you to buy me anything. The best payment you can do, and the best way to tip me, is to give me a like and subscribe, so that I know that I'm doing a good job and I can continue to give you these videos and devote my time. And know that you like it and that you like my cats. I do. If you want, hit me up in the comments, and I try to respond as soon as possible. Hey, boy. Look at this. Not his little hair came out of you. He's old. He's very old. So, share my video with your friends and family and Facebook. If you like my video, please think about adopting a pet. Don't buy it from a mass breeder, from like those puppy mills and stuff. Those animals, those poor things, they're nightmares. Absolute nightmares. So if you buy it from a breeder, make sure that the breeder is legit and that they got good ratings, because I've heard so many horror stories from breeders that people have gotten sick dogs with worms and that have other problems. You know, think adoption is your first option. Be good to yourself. Be kind to others. And as always, blessed be.